I'm Felicia.
And I'm Ian.
And we are the Paranormal Lovers.
Hello, paranormal dudes, dudettes, dudettes. Welcome back to another episode of the Paranormal Lovers.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to another episode, number 127. Oh, excuse that squeakiness.
Is that you?
Yeah, I'm pushing the little thing that's holding the boom mic
Oh, gotcha.
in there. I like to play with it. I'm stimming, okay? Stimming, styming, however you want to say it. That's what I'm doing because I'm autistic. All right, so we are back this week with another Ian episode. Real quick before we get into that, we actually have a sale going on. Let me go over here to the doohickey so I can see exactly what it is because I think there's a code. Yep, 20% off everything. Shop wide 20. That's again shop SHOP wide WIDE 20 from or until November 11th. You get 20% off everything in the store. Go get you some merch.
Nice.
Woo! All right, guys, we are back with an Ian episode this week.
What'd you love about this week?
Oh yeah, Halloween. Duh.
Yeah.
Halloween. We had 2 days. We went to Canton and trick or treated, and then we went over to the store last night and got to hand out candy for 2 hours, and that was insane. I had no idea it got busy like that down there.
So many people.
Like, how have we lived here so long and we had no idea that that was going on down there?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's insane. Did you know they have a parade too?
Mm-mm.
What? Yeah, we have a parade too. So,
wow.
What did you love about the week?
I like dressing up as a juggalo. That was fun.
Yeah, that was my first time dressing up as a juggalo. So, kind of Harley Quinn-esque.
Yeah.
But had the baseball bat. That felt good.
I think our costumes on that one were spot on.
Yeah, for sure. People were digging it. One little boy came up to us and was like, "What are you supposed to be?" I looked at him and I said, "I'm a juggalo. Ask your parents about it." His parents started laughing and they're like, "We'll tell you about it later." I was like, yes.
Right.
Good parents right there. Good parents. Yeah, it was fun. There was some really cool ones, a couple creepy ones that I was like, I'm gonna take this bat and beat you with it. Get to fucking stepping on down the road. Lots of Bigfoot. I saw lots of Bigfoots last night.
I got killed by one of my co-workers dressed as
Jason.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, yeah. Yeah, big dude. And it was really funny because I didn't realize it was him, and we were playing like the theme song for Michael Myers, and then he goes walking by, and me and Sydney are like freaking out, like, "Oh my god, it's perfect! Look at him! There he goes!" He's just like lumbering down the road, and then Ian's like, "Oh yeah, that's my buddy from work." I'm like, "Ah, makes sense."
Yeah.
All right.
He plays that role so well.
Mm-hmm. All right, babe. What you got for us this week?
All right. Welcome back, guys. Hope you had a wonderful and frightful Halloween. Today, we're going to be talking about a story from a long time ago. Today, we're going to be talking about the Green Children of Woolpit. So turn back your clocks because we're going to the way back machine, all the way back to the 12th century.
My God.
This story comes from a place called Woolpit in Suffolk, England. The first recorded name of this area in England was recorded as WLPIT, Woolpit.
WL Woolpit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got you gotta have the you gotta have the accent, I think.
Right. The name was later changed to Wolfpita. Wolfpita.
All right.
Both names simply meant wolf pit or a place to trap wolves. I guess back then they used it to herd the wolves into like a certain area.
Yeah.
Because it had like a lot of rolling hills. They used it to like trap them and contain the wolf population.
In a wool pit?
In just a pit, a normal like it's.
I know. I'm just confused. It's WOLL though, but
yep,
that's weird. that they trap wolves
Yeah.
in a wool pit.
Well, they called it Wolf Pit back then. It just
Oh
got
yeah,
changed later to
that makes
Wool
sense.
Pit because probably later on they just trapped sheep in there,
That would make sense.
or gray sheep.
Hmm.
But um,
There's one picture on here that of a book, and it looks like a karate sheep.
right,
That's why when you said that, that's exactly what popped up into my fucking brain is the wolf and the karate sheep. Wanda
yeah,
gonna whoop his ass.
right.
Get him, Wanda. If y'all ain't seen Karate Sheep with your kid, go watch it. It's funny.
It's a great show. The village is the place where St. Mary's Church was built. It contained a statue of St. Mary and a well as well.
A well as well.
Revenue from the village back then was given to the church before the Normans conquered England. A lot of conquering back then.
Man, it was conquering from like the beginning of time until now. We're
Yeah.
still trying to conquer places. Calm
Mhm.
the fuck down, Putin.
It was a crazy time that was labeled by England as the anarchy,
That
which is cool.
is cool. I want to go back to that time.
Sounds kind of like the U.S. today,
Oh
just
my god.
pure anarchy.
It's getting so crazy out here,
Nobody's
y'all.
in control of the U.S. right now.
Our to our international listeners out there, can we come live with you? Wherever you at, I don't even care. I'm coming.
Somewhere around the village of Woolpit, around the year 1150. Is that right?
You
1150.
could say 1150.
A group of villagers found two young children wandering aimlessly.
It just feels weird to your brain to go that far back on the timeline, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's what, a
You're like,
thousand years after
I don't
Christ?
even know how to say this
Year of
because
our Lord.
the year of our Lord, 1150. God, imagine having to say that. 1150, 1150. Thank you.
So, a group of villagers found two young children wandering aimlessly, a young boy and a young girl. The two kids had green skin and were dressed in weird clothing. When the villagers tried to ask them where they had come from and what they were doing there, the two kids could not respond in any of the known languages in the area. The villagers said that they were speaking gibberish and gobbledygook,
Gobbledygook. You
and
need to
that
bring that
they
word back.
must have known an unknown language at the time. The kids were acting very strange and were cautious about going with the villagers. But seeing as how the two children seemed lost, the villagers took them in. They took them to the home of Sir Richard de Cal- Calney. Calney.
I'm so sorry. I had held water. I'm not sure what his name is. So sorry. I'm okay.
You okay?
Yes, I inhaled some water.
It's Sir Richard de Calne, Calne, Calne,
Callan.
Callan. Uh, Richard, being the good Samaritan he was, prepared a meal for the children. The two green-skinned children refused to eat the meal, though, that Richard had prepared. And for several days, he could not get the lost kids to eat. Uh, Not even a single thing. Eventually, the two were walking in Richard's garden one day and spotted a patch of green beans that Richard was cultivating. The two kids' eyes lit up and started grabbing handfuls of beans and eating them raw. The children stayed with Richard for several years, and over the course of many years, Richard was able to convert the children over to eating other types of foods. It is said that when the children were weaned off of the diet of only beans, that they lost their green colored complexion. Richard slowly taught them English, and in turn was able to ask them where they had come from. And they told Richard that they were from the land of Saint Martin, who was popular in the land from that they come popular in the land that they come from. Uh, so like not the name of a town, but like they come from a land that worships Saint Martin.
Hmm.
Um, One of the kids told him one day that the sun does not rise upon our countrymen. Our land is little cheered by its beams. We are contented with that twilight, which among you precedes the sunrise or follows the sunset. Moreover, a certain luminous country is seen, not far distant from ours, and divided from it by a very considerable river. They said that they didn't know how they had got in, that they did not know how they got into the village, but they remembered feeding their father's flocks, where they heard a wondrous sound. They said it sounded like the chime of the church bells. They said that they were entranced and started to follow the sound, and after a while they became lost. Then they followed cattle and found themselves amongst the villagers' fields where farmers were reaping their crops. The church was a big thing back then, so one day Sir Richard took the kids and had them baptized. They seemed to be fitting in pretty good in the village of Woolpit until one day came along when the young boy fell ill. He wound up dying from the illness, and the girl lived. Ooh, I moved
Lost the spot.
it. Shoot. He wound up dying from the illness, uh, but the girl lived and worked with Richard for many more years after. She became known as Agnes and would go on to marry the Archdeacon of Ely.
All right, Eli.
His
Get it, kid.
name was Richard Barr. It is said that they had a child together. Richard Barr was a judge and ambassador that worked for King Henry II. The story of the children from an underground city remains a mystery till this day. Uh, in Woolpit, the story is common folklore, kind of a kid's fairy tale
Hmm.
uh, of fairies coming to visit humans.
Or interterrestrials.
But most historians think that the children were Flemish, saying that they were instances of Flemish immigrants coming into England during that time. They say that they were fleeing environmental disasters and overpopulation. King Henry I welcomed these Flemish immigrants and would give them land in Pembrokeshire. The Shire.
I am such a dumbass. I was like, "Who? Where do the Flemish people come from?" Germany, folks.
However, King Henry II persecuted the Flemish people in 1154, year of our Lord. He said that they were impeding English trade. Also, the town of Fornham St. Martin is not far from Woolpit. Uh, there was a revolt there in 1173 against King Henry II. Thousands of Flemish soldiers and even ordinary villagers were killed in the conflict. There are some who think that the children came, from there, and that they escaped using forests and caves, surviving only on plants and beans. Um, but there are explanations also for their skin to be green. Um, a family from the US in the 1820s made the news because their skin had turned blue from a rare blood disorder. Also, a man from Washington had his skin turn blue because he is exposed to silver chloride.
Mm.
So it could have been a mineral, it could have been a blood disorder.
Yeah, and I mean, like, people will turn orange if they eat carrots too much.
Yeah,
Like, so maybe it was eating
the green beans.
the green beans. love that.
It's believed that the children had chlorosis, a vitamin B6 deficiency.
Hmm.
Um, but I know what our friends Stephen and Leslie would say. They think that the subterranean aliens have existed for many years below the Earth's surface.
Yeah, about to 14,000, 130,000. One of those two.
Yeah. Could these two children be crossbred alien human hybrids sent to secretly spy on the King of England?
I mean, the number of times that I've heard this story, because this is not the first time I've heard about the Green Children of Woolpit, and I find it fascinating. This is the first time that I've had, like, this is the first time I've heard it since we've talked to Leslie and Steven, and it's
Right.
like, well, of course they're interterrestrials.
Right.
Like, and they
They spoke a
probably
weird language.
they
Their
spoke a
clothes were
weird
weird.
language, their clothes were weird, they lived in a place where the sun didn't rise very often. Maybe if, like, there's a cave entrance, occasionally you'll get some sun peeking through at the right angle.
Yeah.
You're green because you live underground and you only eat things that can grow underground. Like, yeah, they're alien children.
Yeah.
They are BKs, man.
Right.
They're not black-eyed kids. Huh.
It's definitely a possibility that they could have, been alien civilization underground, just kind of wandered away from accident.
Kids, man. Kids are so quick. It takes 2 seconds. You turn around for 2 seconds and kids fucking go.
Um,
And I was wrong. They're not German. They're like the Flemish people come from they're Germanic descents, but they come from like Belgium and the Netherlands. It's an area versus
right.
a ethnic
Country.
group or a country, or
Yeah.
it's more like a region.
Or like villages.
Think like Southeast United States.
Right.
It's more like a region.
Yeah. Um, Also, there's another possibility. Are they interdimensional kids that accidentally traveled to our timeline?
I mean, maybe
Because,
that'd be
like,
weird.
I don't know. There's caves and stuff there and thick forests and stuff, but like
Oh yeah, for sure.
another dimension would also be like, okay, everybody's color green there.
I mean, it could be, yeah. Like, why not?
Also, a side note: Saint Martin was the patron saint of weavers, and Saint Martin's Day was a feast day and was called Old Hallow or Old Halloween in the
Mm,
Middle Ages. And also, in some cultures, broad beans represented death.
oh no.
So
Why
they
would they
were
want to eat the broad beans then?
from the place of Old Halloween. They were eating death.
Oh, so what you're telling me is like, two of those little kids from The Nightmare Before Christmas got through the tree,
Yeah,
ended up in Woolpit,
right.
which looks like a nice little town just there. Oh, it's very close to Drinkstone.
Yep.
That's fun. Okay, but seriously though, Wine and Crime, whenever they do English or like UK cases,
Yeah.
Amanda always does geography and picks the most obscure names like Peniston.
Right.
So that's fun. Rattlesden. I want to go to Rattlesden.
What was the one I said up here? Pembrokeshire.
Pembrokeshire. I don't want to be in Pembrokeshire.
The Shire.
Oh God, Sicklesmere. Sicklesmere. Ugh. Sicklesmere. I'm sorry. Y'all got funny names, okay?
So
Okay.
the Green Children have been written about in William of Newburgh's Historia Rerum Anglicanum,
Yeah, whatever you said.
and also in Ralph of Cogshall's Chronicum Anglicanum.
Easy there, sir. We don't want to be like summoning anything in this house, okay?
A whole novel was also written about them in 1935. English anarchist poet. Herbert Reed.
All right.
Time has long passed to find out the truth about the Green Children. I don't think we'll ever know.
We're never gonna know. It was almost 1,000 years ago. Like, we're never gonna know.
But I, for one, would like to believe in the fantastical green underground fields with rivers flowing through them, lit only by the light of the creatures that exist there, a glow of the entrance shining down on the fields. But maybe one day we'll learn to be peaceful enough to get along with the underground inhabitants,
That
maybe,
ain't gonna happen.
and find out that there is a whole other world beneath our feet. But that's the story of the Green Children of Woolpit.
Man, that is so cool.
Yeah,
I love the Green Children of Woolpit. I do think it's like some alien babies or something.
that's what I think. I kind of lean more toward Leslie and Stephen's theory
I
of
mean, they could be
an
paid too,
underground
though.
civilization.
Sterilization. I would say they could be Fae too, but I don't know about if she grows up, she loses the green skin and all that. I feel like if you're Fae, you're kind of Fae forever.
Right,
Um, Alien makes more sense, especially if it's an underground civilization of people who used to inhabit this planet. They're
sure.
like distant human cousins or something.
Yeah,
That would make more sense about her going on to having babies and stuff.
right.
But I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know until they come up with that technology where you can go back and look at historical events. Have
See
you
it
ever heard
pop
of
up.
that?
See it pop up on somebody else's ancestry, like
Right.
the Green Woolpit
Have you ever
kids.
heard of that technology where you can go back and watch historical events happen?
Mm-mm,
I've seen it on like sci-fi shows and stuff like that, but
mm-hmm.
they're trying to create it
Yeah,
to where you can like go back and actually watch historical events. But that's like time travel, and I mean, we already got it. I know this. I don't know, but that's what I would do. I would go back and
that's some Marcy and Moore stuff right
mm,
there.
listen. Magic is just science we haven't figured out yet. Okay,
Right.
okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think I'd want to go back and see what is the Green Children of Woolpit, see where they come from,
Sure.
if they were even real to begin with, because some people don't even think they were real.
Yeah,
Could just be a legend. Who knows?
sure.
But
What do you guys think? Have you heard this story somewhere else?
yeah,
Let us know.
let us know what you guys think in the comments on Spotify and Apple and on the social medias and YouTubes
All of
and
them.
all that stuff. It's quiet out there.
Yeah,
I think our
she's
daughter's done
done.
playing VR.
She's done playing.
And we are done recording our episodes
Yep.
today. So good timing.
Thank you guys for listening.
All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed this episode and we hope you guys have a good week. And we will see you guys next week.
Be kind to each other.
Love you. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.